Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Melissa. I am a Pisces, also known as Green Eyed Phoenix Goddess here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook as well. So guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much. I think you'll find that as a Pisces with a lot of different placements in my chart, I love to do all kinds of different things, but anything, again, pertaining to my channel will always be linked down below. Feel free to book with me if something resonates, if you like my energy, if my energy vibes with yours, please feel free to book. I always have different specials going on, so please make sure you follow on all kinds of media platforms. That way you don't miss out on anything. Again, these are always very general, guys, so don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps me out. And yeah, with all that being said, you guys, again, know how much I love and appreciate you. I hope that these resonate with you guys, and let's get right into the videos. I love you guys. Mwah. Hey Aries, welcome to your past life healing reading. I guess is what I'm calling these. Oh, hold up. Let me sage quickly before we dive in, guys. Really quickly. You guys, for some reason, took my energy like Aquarius did the other day. The other day, for some reason, like every time that I would try to do an Aquarius reading, I got super fucking hella tired. Like just completely fucking wiped out. And the same thing happened with you guys today. I did Pisces and Taurus and everything was fine and dandy. I had to take a break and I had to go do things. And then when I got back home, I'm like, yep, I'm going to get Aries and Leo done. And it's like the second that I thought about it, I got so drained. I got so drained and exhausted. So after taking, like forcing myself to really take a big old fucking nap, and I'm not really a napper. I'm just not. I don't nap. But sometimes I guess with my energy, like I have to force myself to I just gotta force myself to let go. So with that being said, my energy has returned and I want to get into this for you guys. So I'm going to be doing love readings next week. Yes, I will. I'll be doing love readings, but I wanted to do like a past life healing reading just because I feel like that's going to be beneficial to your growth. You know what I mean? Like just learning, some extra stuff. Maybe, it might resonate, maybe it might not. Take what you need, leave the rest. But I just think that it'll be beneficial to all the signs, I feel like, when I do this week, because it'll be something you can learn about yourself that you can help with your, it can help with your growth, right? So let's just take a peek and see. So for my Aries watching now, and my Aries will be watching later. If you hear my son, guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm on the first floor and so is he. What's going on for my Aries? Yeah, fear of asphyxiation, respect power of air, death by air. That could have happened. You know what? Okay, so yeah, there could be a lot of you that have this fear, yes, with being either strangled or just running out of air, right? Like either maybe being buried alive, like something like that, or very claustrophobic, where you would possibly like get, like have a panic attack or something like that. But for some of you, that's reigning strong, actually, that there might have been some past life trauma there in regards to that, which is, obviously it would be a little scary, but it would make sense as to why certain fears like appear. The same thing with water. There's a fear of water. Like there's this love for water, but there's also this fear and like this respect of it. Having this but being obsessed with wanting to be by water as well. And earth, respect, fear of earth, earthquake, landslide. See, you got, okay, so yeah, see, so I'm getting to, a lot of you have this fear of like it's almost like, okay, natural disasters, yes, like a fear of like drowning, possibly like in a flood or something like that. Like sometimes in your head, you probably think these absolute crazy, insane scenarios about how you possibly have died in the past, or oh my gosh, like how will I die? There's this constant fear of like death, like not death itself, but like how you will go. Does that make sense? Like not really fearing death, it's just really fearing the way that you're gonna go. And I can feel like that's in your mind space quite a bit, actually. It could be because in all your past lives, I'm getting like it's almost like, not, I don't want to say like died young, but like this fear of not being able to really fully live a life that you want to live. Does that make sense? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so you guys got gay, straight. All right, so there could have been a struggle, like with sexuality, or there could be a struggle, you know, currently with sexuality. Multi-dimensional kind of spirit, and then outer space too. Lynching, and then slaughter. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. There's like, you see how like a couple of things of like with death popped up. There's like this fear internally of like I said, not really death itself, just the way that you will go, you know, the way that you will go. For some of you, I'm getting if there's like this, you know, whether this be this bisexual nature or like I said, you know, heterosexual gay, but it's just, it could be in some past lives. For some of you, there was a lot of judgment depending, you know what I'm saying, like on where you were, what things were accepted, what things were not accepted. So there's always like along the lifetime, there's always been this little fear of, yes, not being able to be yourself, because it's almost like, oh my gosh, like could I die from something like this? Like it's just this fear. It's just this overall fear that you guys are displaying. So it could vary, like I said, from, you know, person to person, but, you know, take what you need, leave the rest. But there's definitely a fear here, you know, of like how you're gonna go, for sure. And you know, for some of you too, it could be feeling out of breath, you know, is it almost feels like it's out of your control, so that can be scary. Do you know what I mean? All right, what are some things that my Aries are feeling important? I want to feel important. So that could be something you guys are trying to heal in your heart space. Like maybe you've been in cycles, you know, where you felt this energy, afraid of authority, not liking, you know, to follow the rules like everybody else. That's hard, because in society, you know, what do they always say? Like, you know, rule breakers or whatever, but it's hard for you to follow suit because you're different. You want to be different. You want to be a trailblazer. There's nothing wrong with that. And then over here too, you got time. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time. Yeah, there's a lot of you feeling like that. Feeling important, losing time, right? And this fear of authority. Following suit, you know, wanting to be different, but not being allowed to be different, you know, and not being open for love. Yeah, there's this fear. Again, I keep feeling this fear. There's fear of a lot of stuff, you know, and the thing is, once you kind of like start to learn about like past mistakes and maybe things that you could do differently or whatever, and then things that you didn't know maybe, right, that could be bothering you and like hurting your very soul, like right now, right? Like I said, feeling like you wasted time, you know, feeling like you can't get the time back, feeling important, you know, feeling like a first choice to somebody, or, you know, being put as number one, you know, and then again, just not being able to really follow suit, you know, like being separate, being very different, right? That creates a difference and stuff, right? And then not being open for love, because always being so scared and being fearful of really trying to get what you want, like, will you really be happy and all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it all creates a lot of messiness, like within our heart and like our souls and stuff like that. So, but just be mindful. Yeah, it's just general, you know, so it could resonate. Like I said, it might not. So take what you need, leave the rest. But this is what I have for you guys. I hope that you guys find this helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. You guys know how much I love and appreciate you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.